Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh my goodness, I am shaking up the computer. How y'all doing today? Good morning and all that good stuff. Before I get into the video, give a sister a thumb up and hit the subscribe button. You know what? Before I get into this video that I'm about to do, I would like to say something to my brothers and sisters, my ADOS brothers and sisters. For those of you who are telling your Caribbean brothers and sisters, because see, you know, as far as I'm concerned, we're all brothers and sisters. I don't care what you guys think, okay? We're all brothers and sisters, all right? That's just me, okay? That's just me. But when you tell us Caribbean folks that are living here in the United States, when you tell us to ADOS, hold your own nuts, go back to your sugarcane plantation in the Caribbean. When you say that to us, and you actually think that you are insulting us, well, I hate to disappoint you guys, but you're not insulting us. That's actually a compliment to us. A lot of us own plantation back home. A lot of us do. My family owned a plantation back in Jamaica. So when you come to my channel and you go on your little rant and you say, why don't you just go back home to your sugarcane plantation? And you actually think that you're insulting me. No, you're actually that's actually a compliment to me, because we own a plantation. Okay. And so now what I would like to do is I would like to invite 5 of my ADOS that watch this channel. 5 of you guys. Can't take any more of y'all because I don't know y'all like that, okay? Hopefully I'm able to go home this summer. I usually go home in the summertime. Now, I'm planning on going home this summer, okay? So get your passports together, all right? I am inviting 5 of you guys, 5 of my ADOS, for a tour on our plantation back home, okay? 5 of you. Get your passport together. I'm dead ass. I am dead ass serious, okay? So if you don't have your passport, you're going to need one, okay? You can go to the post office, fill out an application there. I don't know what the process is with that. You can do it online. You guys know what it is that you can do. You live here, you're born and raised here, okay? You know where to go get your passport, all right? I think it's probably about $150, okay? So get your passport together. I am dead ass. I am inviting 5 ADOS for a tour on our plantation back home in the Caribbean, all right? You're responsible for your airfare, though. I mean, I don't know y'all like that, okay? So you're responsible for your airfare and your hotel stay, okay? We don't know y'all like that to be putting y'all up in our, property. So, but you don't have to stay a whole week or whatever, okay? It only takes about an hour and a half to tour the place, okay? So, you can come for one day, you can come for the weekend, whatever it is, and make sure you are booking your flight to land in Kingston, okay, not Montego Bay, because our property is closer to Kingston, okay? Montego Bay is on the other side of the island. That's too far away. So yes, my family and I are inviting you guys, 5 of you, for a tour on our plantation. So the next time you come to this channel and actually believe that you're insulting us Caribbean folks by telling us to go home to our sugarcane plantation, that's not an insult to us, guys. It's not, because we own the plantation, okay? We own it, all right? So anyway, I'm going to get into this video now. The video I'm about to do, it's just a question that I've been asking. I've asked a couple of my ADOS brothers and sisters, those that I'm very close to. Yeah, I do have a lot of ADOS friends and family. Okay, the question I'm asking is, where exactly will you be getting your reparation from? That's a question. That's one of the questions. That is the question that I've been asking My ADOS brothers and sisters. All right. So now I would like to read something to you guys just quickly. I was curious to know how many acres of land covers the entire United States, right? And according to what I found, now I could be wrong, this could be wrong, you guys can go look it up yourself, but it says here that the land surface of the United States it covers 2.3 billion acres, okay? So that's what I found. Again, I don't know if that's correct or not, but it says the land surface that covers the United States is 2.3 billion acres. All right. Now it says here that I don't know when this was done, but it may have been a few years ago, so the numbers might be off. But it says here, private owners owns over 60, almost 70% of the land in America. Okay, those are private owners, not the government. Private owners. All right. It said the federal government own approximately 28%. All right. And the state and local government own somewhere between 6 and 9%. And the rest of that, which is about 2 or 3%, is owned by the Indian, like the Indian reservation, Chinese, Japanese, blacks, the minorities, right? Yeah, so minorities own about approximately 2 to 3%. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen with you guys for a second. I'm gonna share my screen. All right. So I'm on a website here. This website is called businessinsider.com, okay? And right here it says, meet America's top 10 land baron who collectively own more than 13 million acres across the country. All right. Now I'm not gonna go over the entire article. I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm just gonna go down the top 10 of people who own the most land in America. All right. So we have here, coming in at number 10 is the Pingree family, and they own 830,000 acres. All right, let's go down here. We have the King Ranch, 911,215 acres. All right. We have Mr. Brad Kelly. I have no idea who he is. Okay, but he owned 1 million acres. There you go. All right. Let's see who Mr. Kelly is. Mr. Brad Kelly finally confirmed to the Wall Street Journal last year that he owned. Okay, you know what? He's not important. Okay, but he does own 1 million acres. All right. Number 7, the Singleton family. They own 1.1 million acres of land in America. All right, that's number 7. All right, number 6 is the Irvin family. They own 1.246 million acres of land in America. All righty. Number 5 is the Reed family. 1.37 million acres of land they own in America. All righty. Number 4, Mr. Stan Kroenke. I hope I'm saying that right. 1.38 million acres. Number 3 is the Emerson family, 1.95 million acres. Coming in at number 2 is Mr. Ted Turner. Mr. Turner owns 2 million acres of land in America. All right, let's go down here. Mr. Turner is the founder of CNN. Yeah, he's a founder of CNN. John Malone comes in at number 1. So apparently Mr. Malone owns the most land in America, okay, for just a single person. He comes in at number 1 for owning the most land in America, and he owns 2.2 million acres of land. All right, and I believe he's into some type of telecommunication. I don't know if he owns it or whatever that he is, but he is a billionaire, and he is number one. He comes in at number one for owning the most land right here in America. All right, so these are the private owner, okay, not the government. These are private entities, private owners that owns the land here in America. All right, now let's go here. This article, this website is called research.net, and the article is called Who Owned the Land? Okay. Now I'm going to just read just a little bit of this article here. I'm not going to go into the whole entire thing, but it says here, of all private U.S. agricultural land, white people account for 96% of the owners, 97% of the value, and 98% of the acres. You guys heard that? Okay. It says Black American, Indian, Asian, and Hispanics, Black Hispanics, not white Hispanics. You guys own just the other 2%. This is terrible. This is terrible. So white folks own 98, almost the entire land mass here in America. Yeah, so I'm not going to go very further in this into this article here. You guys can go do your own little research here. Now, which takes me to this, okay? I'm on a website called Atlanta Black Star, and this is an article that I was reading. And it says here, and obviously this is just a drop in the bucket, okay? This is just a drop in the bucket. This is just a handful of the many cases of just deceit and murder and violence against my brothers and sisters here, your ancestors in this country, against you guys at the hands of your oppressors here, okay? It says 8 heartbreaking cases where land was stolen from Black Americans through racism, violence, and murder. All right. Now, I'm not going to read the entire article because it's too long, but it says here, I'm just going to read just a few of the incidents that has happened in this country against your people and why it is that you don't have generational wealth in this country. Okay. This is a strategic plan. It has been. It's just a strategic plan to make sure that Black people in this country does not have generational wealth, just to continue to keep you as slaves and make money off of you. I mean, that's just what it is. And when I say you, I'm talking about my brothers and sisters. Since you don't consider me one of you guys, I'm not going to say us. You see, it's like when I say us, oh, you're not one of us because you're not ADOS. Okay, so then I'm not going to say us. I'm going to say you. All right. Hopefully that's better. All right. So I'm just going to read a little bit of the article here. Birmingham, Kentucky. Today, the town of Birmingham, Kentucky lies under a floodway created in the 1940s. But at the start of the 20th century, it was a thriving tobacco town with a predominantly Black population. Okay. It was also a battleground during a 5-year siege by the white marauders called Night Riders. On the night of March 8, 1908, about 100 armed white people on horseback raided the Black part of the town, shooting people, Black folks, and fatally killing. I don't believe these numbers. It says they killed about 3 of them. I think the numbers were way more than that. But anyway, 14 cases where Black landowners were driven from Birmingham. Together, they lost more than 60 acres of farmland and 21 city lots to white people. Okay, and those lands were auctioned off and sold to white folks at a very low prices. Okay, so that's just one incident of your ancestors being violently driven off of their land here in America, and white people just came in and took it over. All right, so there goes your generational wealth, because land is wealth no matter where you go in the world. Land mean wealth, okay? And these people made sure that you guys don't have wealth. Let's see here. In Paris City, Missouri, 1,000 armed white people burned down 5 black-owned houses and killed 4 blacks on August 8, 1901. Within 4 days, all of the town, 129 African American, fled, never to return. Okay. The AP documented the case of 9 Paris City blacks who lost a total of 30 acres of farmland and 10 city lots, and white folks bought it at all at bargain prices. So there goes another incident where your people was driven off violently off of their property, and their land was just pretty much stolen, just taken away from them. This is in the town of Ocoee. I hope I'm saying this right. Ocoee, Florida, right? A total of 330 acres plus 48 city lots owned by 18 black families living in Ocoee, Florida, were lost after a violent election day attack on the black community in 1920. Now, if you guys think 1920 is a long time ago, it's not, okay? It's not. It's not. But anyway, known as the Ocoee Massacre. Some were able to sell their land at a fair price, but most were not. In 2001, the land lost by the black families is assessed by tax official at more than $4.2 million. Okay, that's the land that they lost, and that's how they assess the land. $4.2 million. That's how much it's worth now. Probably a little bit more than that, according to the AP report. The true market value is probably a lot more. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right. So now I'm just gonna read just a couple more of this. After midnight on October 4th, 1908, 50 hooded white men surrounded the home of a black farmer in Hickman, Kentucky, named David Walker. The mob burned his house down after Walker shot at them and refused their orders to come out of his house. Okay, so they wanted him to come out of his house. He refused to come out of his house. And yeah, after Walker ran out of the burning house with 4 young children and his wife, who was carrying a baby in her arms, the mob shot them all, wounding 3 children and killing the others. Walker's oldest son died in the flames. No one was ever charged with the killings, and the surviving children were denied access to the land their father died defending. Okay. Now, what happened to that land? Let's see what happened to that land. Land record shows that Mr. Walker's 2.5 acres farm was added to the property of their white neighbor. Let me say that again. Land record show that Mr. Walker's 2.5 acres farm was added to the property of his white neighbor. The neighbor soon sold it to another man whose daughter owns the property today. Okay, so that's what happened to your land. You know what? I'm not going to go any further with this article here. I mean, we're not even going to go into Black Wall Street and all the other stuff. The racism of, being denied loan so you guys can get on your feet and all this stuff. We're not even going to go there. Let me go back here. Let me get back on my screen here. So the question I want to ask my brothers and sisters, my ADOS brothers and sisters, here's a question. If these people, white folks in America, have gone through this much length to brutally attack your ancestors and make sure that you guys never have generational wealth, okay? Because owning land, owning property, owning land, so you are able to raise your children and your family on your own land. That's wealth. Land is wealth. Land is wealth. So the question that I've been asking my ADOS family is, if these people have gone through the length that they went through to viciously attack and just the filth that these people went through to take your land away from you and make sure that you don't have access to land and wealth. My question is, what would make you think that now in 2019, have they changed? Has anything changed with these people? Has anything really changed with white folks in America? Do you think now that they're just going to hand the land over to you? Like, am I missing something? Like, did something happen to make white folks now gonna just hand over their land to you? Because last time I checked, right, most of the land here is owned by private owners. So do you think that the government is going to ask those private owners to just give up their land for reparation to black people? You think those private owners, the owner of NBC, do you think that dude is going to just give up some of his land to black folks? So my question is, where exactly is your reparation coming from? I guess that's a question I'm asking. Where do you think it's coming from? Because most of it is owned by private people, private owner. The government own way less. So is the government going to give it to you? Is it the private owner? Just let me know, guys. I was just curious. I just wanted to know where you think your reparation is coming from. Where are you getting it from? And what type of reparation because I heard some people say they want land. They're looking for land. They want land. All right. And you deserve it. You deserve whatever the hell you're asking for. You deserve it. But I heard people, they're asking for land. Some people are asking for better education. Some people are asking for better credit. I think those are silly stuff to ask for, if you ask me. Are you kidding me? You can get your own land and you can build your own community and build up your own damn credit. Okay. But again, the land is very important. If you're asking for reparation, you should be asking for land. But the question is, where is this land coming from? Because most of it is owned by private owners. There's a lot of you guys here. Let me tell you something. Their consensus stated that black people make up only about 12% of the population. Okay, if you guys want to believe that, then you can go ahead and believe that. I don't believe that. There's no way in hell that black people in this country only make up 12% of the population, and they claim that white folks make up 72% of the population. Bull crap. Bull crap. Okay, I believe that black people make up way more of the population. There's way more of you guys here. Are you kidding me? According to their studies, white women are not even giving birth like that anymore. They're not even giving birth like that. The birth rate is very low. That's their research, not mine. That's their research. White women are not giving birth like that anymore. There has been a very low birth rate in white women, and black folks are breeding all over the place, and that's a wonderful thing. Okay, because they've been trying to get rid of. I've been trying to get rid of you guys in this country for a long time, and you're still here because you guys are blessed. All right. However, the question is, where is your reparation coming from? Because there's a lot of you guys, okay, a lot of you, they want to tell you that you guys make up 12% of the population because they want you to believe that you are a minority. Okay, they want to keep you as a minority in this country. So they tell you, oh, you're just 12% of the population. You're not. You guys make up way more of the population in this country. Way more. Trust me. But anyway, so that was a question. Okay, I'm not going to make this video longer. I have things to do. But ask yourself this question. Where you got to do the research. You got to do the research. Where exactly is your reparation coming from? Where is it? Where do you think it's coming from? And what type of reparation are you guys asking for? Because seriously, the things that I see some of you guys asking for is ridiculous. Fixing credit, school, really? Their education? Well, you don't need their education. You don't need what you need is land, okay? So you can build your own stuff on your own land, okay? You can build yourself up on your own land. But now we got to ask, where is the land coming from? That's the question. That's the question. That's a question a lot of us would like to know, is where is this land coming from? All right, where is the reparation coming from? And what exactly type of reparation are you guys asking for? What is it? You got to ask yourself, what type of reparation do you guys want? What type? Okay. I think you guys need to ask for land. Okay. But now we got to figure out where's the land coming from. So that's it. That's all I'm asking. All right. Feel free to let me know below this video. Okay. And again, before I go, I am dead serious about inviting 5 of you guys. 5 of you. I cannot take any more of y'all because I don't know y'all like that. Okay. 5 of you we're inviting for a tour on our plantation back home. Okay. Now I'm only asking for one thing from you guys. Show some respect to my family. Okay. That's it. If you do decide to come, if you do decide to take me up on my offer, when you get there, show some respect to my family. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Don't come there and be disrespectful with my family. All right. Because they ain't gonna have that. Not gonna have it. Okay. All right. So get your passport together. Get it together. Okay. See y'all later. Give me a thumbs up. Bye. Love you guys. I do. I don't give a damn where you were born, what part of the world you come from. I love you guys. I really do. But you got to cut it out. Cut it out. Cut out the nonsense. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.